Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about an exciting new feature in GPT called Delegate. So I'm going to show the regular talk tab first and then go to Delegate after that and kind of talk about why working on this sort of experimental feature. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to connect to my local SQL server. So this is on my laptop here, and I have different databases here. I'm not going to specify a database, same thing. I'm going to try and see if GPT can figure out, based on the question I'm asking, which database it is that I want. And I'm going to go to the top tab, show you the regular functionality first. So let's say I'm interested, I have some data on the iris database, different types of flowers. So I'm going to say show me a pie chart for the distribution of the iris flower. Okay, so hopefully it figures out that where that data is. So it seems like it did figure it out. So it's in a database called benchmarking db small, and it wrote the code for me to develop my pie chart. And I can inspect the code here. I can edit it if I want to, and if it looks good, I can run it. Okay, so that's my chart. Okay, so it answered my question, but you can see the steps here. It generates the code. It doesn't have access to the data. I can review the code and then I can execute it if I want. So the Delegate tab works a little bit differently. The idea here is that it will auto-execute queries to try and answer the question. So I'm just going to ask the question, and then it'll kick off the sequence of GPT trying to figure out up to 3 attempts. So first it's going to plan out its approach. What is it that I'm asking to do? Then it's going to try and write the code, and then it's going to try and execute the code, and then try to answer the question, and then also analyze and give me an analysis of the answer. So this is sort of geared to be a more automatic way of answering questions. So this is still an experimental feature. I'm excited for folks to try it and give me feedback. The idea is that ultimately, once the technology, what's the ultimate vision? The ultimate vision here is that one day the underlying LLMs will be so reliable and will be so good that you can ask the question, and given a layer of logic like GPT has on top of the LLM, that you will get reliably good answers. And you could actually get insight from the data that you have. And you can ask increasingly complex questions. Now, this is not a trivial question. I mean, you still need to know some code to do this stuff. But let's say you want to ask a more complex question. Let's say, give me a predictive model to, or let's say, classify the type of, if I can only type, the type of iris flower using a predictive model. Give me performance metrics and a visual. So this is not a trivial thing. So you can see by the plan it's charting out, it's using predictive models, random forest classifiers, some kind of confusion matrix is trying to do. It's saying that the code generated successfully. So you can, by the way, you can view the code too if you want to. And then it gives you the visual too. So it answers the question, it tries to do the analysis. So you can kind of see where this is going, that the ultimate vision is that this could one day answer questions of pretty high complexity. It's not there today, but that's the idea. Try it out, give me your feedback, comment, get in touch, and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.